The next article is going to require Bleach's professional expertise because we are talking about Disney noses.
All right, let's get into the nose.
Get into the
And Maureen, I stay by my statement earlier. You need to show me before I can pass judgment.
Oh dear. So Disney has slammed over its characters' noses as viewers warn cartoons are saying dangerous message to little girls, like giving all princesses tiny upturned features while only evil and ugly villains have realistic noses. Sorry, realistic.
What?
I want to see these noses that they call realistic because I'm willing to bet they're not particularly.
Yes. Also, this is a dangerous message, not the, oh, if you like pink, we're going to cut your dick off.
Yeah.
Hey, little girl, do you like toy trucks? Excellent. Come over here and we're going to turn you into a boy and cut your tits off.
Yep.
But apparently, yes. So
Super tits and Frankenweenies.
So these are the small noses they're talking about.
All right. The one on the right has a decent nose. The one on the left, it's like that looks more like a ski ramp than a real.
There's definitely it's definitely too short, the one on the left, but the one on the right's actually normal. Like that's actually Also, apparently this idiot may have noticed, but Polynesian noses are actually wider than they are long.
Yes.
And I'm reasonably certain I can prove this. Someone needs to put a tarp down under Bleach because I'm about to Google Polynesian nose.
I prefer long over wide, just saying.
Well, we'll get to those, I'm sure.
So you're more the Aquiline guy or the Patrician?
Yes.
A little more Aquiline, but I prefer a very nice, like, Northern European style nose, where it's like a little prominent.
So here we have a picture of a Polynesian girl. Now this is front on rather than side on like this one, but her nose isn't long, it's wide. It's almost as if that's what people in the middle of Hawaii look like.
Yeah, it's not objectionable, that's for sure.
Oh, here we go.
Here's
another version of the bird we were looking at. Oh look! Oh look! Oh fuck!
Yep.
Useless.
That's a good standard Polynesian Hawaiian nose.
It's almost like, how racist is this bitch that she's never seen a Polynesian woman before?
Extremely racist.
She probably assumed they were Mexicans.
Probably.
Yeah. And
is this
not a Robert Cat.
Is this what the Cubans look like?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, sure. Not like they have any Spanish blood in them at all.
Yes, these are realistic noses. Okay, Maleficent, yes, but Ursula, really? Really?
I've seen that nose on Ursula with a dude that had been in amateur boxing.
And I can see that, yeah.
He was kind of like, had a pug nose in a lot of ways.
Yeah, he wasn't real good with leading with anything other than his face from the sound of it.
Did
I say he was a good amateur boxer?
That's why I was an amateur, non-professional.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I'll give them that Maleficent's nose actually does look realistic.
Yeah.
But also, sorry, you don't get to pick the pictures that are 100 fucking years old and whine about them.
Okay, so just going through them, because I'm the nose expert. Cinderella at the bottom on the left.
That's pretty standard, normal, actual human nose.
Perfect nose. And then I can't remember on the right side, the top left.
Top left. What the fuck is she from?
That's the evil stepmother and the witch from Sleeping Beauty, I think, or maybe Snow White.
The witch is
Snow White.
From Snow White. The evil stepmother is Maleficent up here. This is the evil stepmother from Snow White, I think.
Right, but they did her as
that's
someone
definitely
else.
Evil stepmother. That's
nice.
Fuck, what is it?
Cinderella,
that's it.
Yeah. Now, the witch is like
And the stepsister's right
Also,
below.
Those noses I've seen on homeless people.
The witch nose is not realistic, and it's intentionally hideous, and you're an idiot if you think otherwise.
Exactly.
Also, they're comparing the stepsisters. You mean the characters that are on screen for less than 2 minutes? You're going to compare the not... And remember, this is Disney. This is hand-drawn, frame-by-frame, rotoscoped animation from the fucking 1940s, and you're whining about the character who's on screen for the entire pissing movie has a less detailed nose than the characters that are there for 2 minutes.
Well, I mean, Snow White could use a little more prominence in her nose.
But Snow White's literally the oldest Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I wanted to say something about Maleficent's nose, too. I think that plays into the idea that every British person is evil.
Yes. Snow White.
Wait, they're not?
Snow White, so this one here in the top left, made in 1937.
Yep. 70, 80, 90, 80...
80-something years.
89 years?
Yeah, that's...
86 years.
86-year-old hand-drawn animation, and they're whining that the nose isn't terribly detailed.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile...
Right. What other noses do we have?
Yeah, meanwhile, we've got the guys. Okay, firstly, men have bigger faces in Disney movies, just straight up.
Yeah, and more like aquiline features in general, typically.
Yes. Oh, notice how they didn't show... This is the... So this guy here, the brown guy, that's from the Princess and the Frog set in fucking Louisiana that was released in, like, the last 10 years.
So he's probably like a quadroon.
Mm-hmm.
Or Creole or something.
Yeah. And
quadroon is a quarter black.
Yes.
Okay.
But, so they're comparing this guy from the 2010s to pissing Snow White from 1937.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Not hand-drawn. Not hand-drawn. Also, Hercules, really.
I'm also kind of curious about what the hell is going on with the Scandinavian fella in the bottom right there. That's a monster of a schnoz.
Yes. Yeah,
well, he got diversified early from Sweden.
Okay.
Also, notice how they're not showing the princes from the same fucking movies.
No, there's no
none of these none of these princes are from the same movies. This is the Beast. I think this is the fucking Beast in his human form.
Oh, okay, maybe yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think it is because
he's got like that. Was Tarzan a Disney movie?
Yeah.
Well, there was a Tarzan version. Yeah.
Okay. In the 90s. So let's get up. Oh look! Oh fucking look! I wonder why they didn't show us the bird from the fucking Hercules movie.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, that's Hercules. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know
Same
why they
nose.
didn't.
She's got an ugly nose too.
It's almost as if it's big, and holy shit, it goes out a long way.
Whoa! It's not the big; it's the height versus the rest of the face.
Yes, her nose does seem to go up between her eyebrows.
Exactly.
I think you're probably right, not a bobcat. I'm willing to bet his pants are fairly tight right now.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely, but
like,
boobs and nose. I mean,
yeah, and that was something else I noticed too. They went exclusively with white girls for this panel here.
Yeah, what about Jasmine from whatever the fuck that was?
Or Esmeralda?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
What's this in the bottom right of the brown guy, the Creole guy? Is that the female character in the movie? Let's look that up. Let's look up.
But I gotta say, the chick that is bitching about this has the ugliest fucking nose that I've seen all day, and I would tell her that to her face.
Well, that's why she's whining. It's because she looks like she was standing in the way when someone kicked the door shut.
Exactly. It's like her nose is starting to recess into her face. Yes, I'm extremely cruel about noses, and I'm very happy about that.
Oh, oopsie. If
Is she
look,
quadroon
it's
too?
the woman from the fucking Princess and the Frog. You disingenuous hack merchants.
Oh my god, it's almost like they drew her to look black.
Yeah. It's like that's a normal nose
Yeah,
for her.
I can't imagine why they didn't show her, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure that's her in the bottom right of that bloody picture. But again, it might be just be some generic character, but I can't imagine why they didn't compare the prince and princess from each bloody movie. No. Let's just separate them by a century.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord above. Also, you want to talk about noses? He's made out to be dumb. That's why his nose is big.
Oh, because he's walked into many a door.
More like he's been kicked in the face with a reindeer. Where's Trim when you need him to yell about the salmon?
He's got a sabby nose.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's amazing how they showed this guy and go, oh, look, they're doing decent noses for the men. Never mind her.
Yeah, it's like she actually go down a little bit where it's like the non-stylized version. Yeah, you just went past it. Just scroll up one. It's right over the title card. Yeah, the one where it's like she's wearing the gloves with the frog.
Oh, this one, the actual screen grab.
Yeah, that's a normal nose. Compare that.
Their complaint seems to be that they're not including the actual cartilage part. Sorry, the actual bony part of the nose. Sorry, you try animating 300,000 frames of a fucking movie and drawing each bit of the bloody nose.
Yep. Marku, if you got Quentin Tarantino to talk about the show and how long you'd talk about feet are degenerate. Quentin Tarantino is a degenerate. Noses are where it's at. Noses and boobs.
Okay. Quentin Tarantino and Bleach debate noses versus feet.
I'm just gonna get a gun out and just wave it around old the style of
he's been near Alec Baldwin and you won't scare him.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could go full Alec Baldwin and get him on the nose train.
So then they whine about my villain noses,
the nose problem,
my hook noses and villains. And here's one.
Esmeralda's nose, for the record, is very, very close to Snow White's.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Yeah, I thought it was identical.
Oh, yeah, actually, there's another one. Let's look at Jasmine from... what is it? Aladdin.
Aladdin, yeah. Oh, she's got quite the honker on her.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel dirty. I'm not even anywhere near...
Sorry, is there a problem with her nose, or is there a reason you specifically chose not to include her?
They're racist, it's clearly.
Almost like she's Arab.
Or
actually Persian.
But Persian, yeah, so Iranian, yes. Yeah. Iranian noses.
Esmeralda, Disney.
I've met a few Iranian girls.
Let's have a look at Esmeralda.
When it comes to the Iranian girls.
Oh, look.
Oh, a gypsy woman who actually has a human nose. It's kind of hot.
Should we compare her to the male lead in this movie and see how the noses work out?
Yeah, because we're already.
Let's have a look at Quasimodo.
Yes.
Actually, I think there's a picture there of the two of them together.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Yes.
Yeah, here we go.
Right there.
Is there a reason you
did?
Is there a reason you didn't include those two characters? You absolute fucking psychopath.
I think Triton, if I recall correctly, even Triton and the Little Mermaid had a bit of a disproportionate nose.
But he had a honker on.
Yes, but also when you have a character who shows up for like 5 scenes and then obscures the entire pissing screen with his face because he's a god.
Yep.
Hey, I mean, if you got a nose like we do.
Yeah. Also, I haven't seen any analysis of Simba's nose.
Or Nala's for that matter.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
They
Stupid
really
lion
need to do one
noses.
on Pumbaa though.
Tristan says, since Frog
That's a fair
Princess
point.
is drawn with relatively smooth hair, if you don't explicitly draw the nose broadly, the character would just look like a palette swap white princess.
Ooh. That's a fair point.
Yes. He also says that one of the important jobs that children's entertainment used to serve was to warn children of the dangers of the real world. Large pointed nose, slanted ears, pointed chin, beware. That's right, stay away from vampires.
Yes.
I thought it was elves.
What's the difference?
What's the difference?
They're both,
Goblins.
what's the difference between elves and vampires? They're both blood drinking baby eaters.
Exactly. It's just one takes baby batter and one takes the real baby.
Oh, Lord.
And then for no reason whatsoever.
The entire channel is yeeted off of YouTube and Rumble.
Yes, and transferred to Twitch.
No, it survived on Twitter.
Yeah, so speaking.
But sadly, it had to be under Alexandria Posias.
Yeah, so speaking of Disney and noses, it's Little Mermaid.
Sure.
Oh, God. Nose is a crime against humanity.
Yeah. So they're going to butcher the Kiss the Girl song because apparently, that's rapey because it treats Ariel purely as an object of desire. Congratulations. So you never actually watched the fucking movie. She's seducing him, you idiots. For fuck's sake. God forbid a woman pursue a
It's
man.
the crab that's trying to seduce him.
Yeah, I mean, me or whatever the crab's name was. It's like
Sebastian was the fish.
no.
God, what was the name of the
Sebastian
crab?
was the crab. It was Flounder was the
Yes,
fish.
that's right.
Flounder was the fish. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
And Hermes is a wanker.
Yeah, it's like
I feel so bad for not knowing girls' movies from Disney.
I only know because I think I was like 5 years old and I went to that, and that was like my first movie experience ever.
Oh wow, I'm so lucky. Mine was Star Wars.
Lucky bastard.
Old man.
Wait, A New Hope, or are you talking
Empire. Empire.
Oh,
actually.
okay. Yeah, that's a much better experience.
Yeah, the one of the earliest memories I have is sitting on I don't remember which parent's lap and watching Luke get his damn hand cut off.
But what a stupid statement. It's one of the most memorable songs, but it treats Ariel purely as an object of desire, encouraging Prince Eric to kiss her without any consideration for whether she actually wants it. Sorry, cunt.
No.
What was the leg
Watch
for?
wanted
the
it.
fucking scene. Come on.
Watch the
That's like
movie.
the premise of the movie in one song.
The whole premise of the movie is that Fish Girl wants to fuck Landman.
Exactly. And
I got these legs now. I need to use them.
let's be honest. The only thing that got
Sugar Tits said Ariel is super wet and it's not from the ocean.
yeah. So all right, you guys are familiar with Futurama, right?
Sadly, yes.
Very.
You remember the episode where they go to Atlanta and Fry and the fish chick are trying to figure out how this will work? That would be a much better version of this version of Ariel than anything else. Just say.
Yeah,
Just say.
Does that make sense? If you enjoyed this clip from the Songs of Chardonnay podcast, please consider joining us live at 2 p.m. London time every Saturday.